Hey, Cancer. Mel, Intuitive Coach here. Excited to bring in your February 2025 bonus reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Cancer, your soul reminders for the upcoming weeks and months to help you navigate through some of the changes that 2025 will be bringing in that may affect your personal life, your professional life, and even globally. Reminder number 1, love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you are just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. You may be going through a heart chakra activation of some sort, meaning healing the heart, focusing on a project that comes from the heart. It may even be you preparing for union in some way. Let's take a look. Why is the love energy the number one reminder here for you? You have the 10 of Cups. I mean, there's the 10 cups of love. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. This is the happily ever after. Some of you, this is your dream. For others of you, perhaps there's been a quantum entanglement with family members or in a family dynamic. And I feel like there may be forgiveness coming in here, acceptance or understanding. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Yep, this is about working through the issues that need to be working through. Okay, some of you, you are going to commit yourself towards working on healing a relationship, healing a dynamic. For others of you, this has to do with your finances, a love for what you do. You have the 5 of Pentacles. You needn't go through your current situation or challenge alone. Help is nearby. You have the 10 of Cups here. And you see that there are other people in the 10 of Cups. This can be family. This could be friends. This can be your soul tribe. So whatever this is, you don't have to go through it alone. Love conquers all. Remember, it is the foundation of your existence, Cancer. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. It is very, very important that you keep your mind positive. Try not to fall into the trap of fear, of illusions, of control. I feel like you've been left out in the cold in some way, and maybe pride was wounded. Pride may have gotten in the way of connecting. And it just feels like there's an energy of love that is surrounding you, and you're wondering, why did we even get in that argument in the first place? What was that even about? So there's certain things here you're not remembering why, but you're remembering, of course, how it made you feel. And I feel like you're unraveling that. Again, quantum entanglement. There could be something in the energetic realm that you're combing through. And maybe it's not even showing up yet physically, but you're healing on a quantum level. This is pretty big. Now, even though we have the Pentacle, which is the physical, it's going to require some deep processing here with the 8 of Pentacles. But it's important that you consider additional training or education or understanding. This could also be psychology. Some of you are looking at the power of the mind, why people react in certain ways. You may be looking at attachment styles. You may be looking at the polyvagal theory, fight or flight, the body's nervous system. You may be considering going back to school and participating in something that you love that fills all 10 cups here. So if there is an idea that you have and you want to learn about it, you want to go for it, you want to put in the energy, you want to work on it, this is the green light saying, don't let anything hold you back. Where there's a will, there's a way. And if money has held you back, the money will come. You'll find ways to move forward here. You will find ways. If it is meant to be, help is nearby. That's what this says here, right? Help is nearby. You don't have to go through this alone. I feel like there's resources coming in here for you, Cancer, in the coming months. Trust in the power of love because it moves mountains. It moves through time and space. It is powerful beyond measure. You have hello from heaven. I'm hearing the song, ain't no mountain high or low, ain't no valley wide enough. So for some of you, that is a reminder to go for it. You have what it takes. Some of you have some cheerleaders in the spiritual realm. You have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they're with you. Absolutely, Cancer. If you have a loved one in the spiritual realm, I'm also getting pets. For some of you, you have pets. They are sending you signs through animals, feathers, smells. Okay, someone could be getting a smell, and okay, one of you are getting a smell from an animal who like to sync things up a little bit. I'm getting a smell. All right, hello from heaven. Let's see what that's all about for you. What are the messages that are coming through? Okay, we have an interesting dynamic playing out here. All right, let's get the cards in the upright position. Woo! What do we have here? King of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Star. Your guides, your loved ones, your ancestors, your loved ones in the spirit world are helping you make a decision that is for your highest good. There's like a shooting star. Trusting in the stars ahead. This is a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Cancer. I feel like this situation calls for honest, for open communication. You're being asked to open yourself up to something here. Open up to someone, or open up to communicating with external resources that can help you get to where you want to be, to help you get to your dream. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Try not to overanalyze a problem. There is a compromise here. Even if you feel like there's not, there is. There's always a choice. And sometimes we stay stuck in analysis paralysis. We stay stuck ignoring a choice, lying to ourselves, disconnecting from what our heart truly wants, the love piece. What is it that you are wanting to feel? What direction is your soul guiding you to go in? Because the logical mind holds us back. That's why you have the King of Swords. You can use the mind to bring balance in. When the head and the heart come together, that's where miracles happen. Instead of it feeling completely separated, that's cognitive dissonance, right? The head's telling you one thing, the heart's telling you another. It's causing resistance. It's causing one to overthink. But when those two are aligned, when they can get on the same page, that's huge. And that's what I see coming in for you. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication with yourself and potentially with others. The 10 of Cups, with family, with soul tribe. And you have the Star. This is a dream come true. But you see the words, believe in yourself. Remember, the Star here is wishes, a brighter future ahead. It's also Aquarian energy, and we'll be sitting in that Aquarian energy until February 18th, which is expansive. I love Aquarian energy. And this is about you going above your comfort zone and tapping into unlimited potential, tapping into all that you are, right? All of the stars. And if you tried to count all of the stars, you wouldn't be able to, because they are unquantifiable in a sense. And I just get that here for you. Like, shoot for the stars is the message that someone is bringing in from heaven. Shoot for the stars. Make a choice. Be logical, of course, as in make sure the head and the heart are connected. but I feel like you have a bright future ahead. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation, Cancer, of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? It's very important that you continue partaking in spiritual practices and exercises that uplift your body, your mind, and your soul, because 2025 is going to get a little bit wild, right? It's going to get a little wild. And at times you're going to disconnect. At times that head and the heart will be going in different directions and you'll be unsure, uncertain, and maybe even fearful at times. But when you drop back into that center, there's a level of trust that guides you out of the fear. There's a level of trust that brings you back to a place of centeredness. You have the 5 of Swords. Yes, that is that vortex of fear and drama and attachments. I don't love the 5 of Swords. Okay, it can be someone taking advantage. It can be bullying, coercion, manipulation, conflict. It's basically a battle of the egos. And we get caught up in that, right? Entanglement. And you have the Ace of Wands here with the 3 of Pentacles. You don't have to go it alone. You get by with a little help from your friends. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. So whomever this 5 of Swords entanglement is with, you don't have to participate by giving that energy, like focusing on that. Even if you can't physically get away, let's say you work with this individual, you live with this individual, and you cannot get away physically. Spirit is saying, don't put all of your focus towards that. Focus on the people who are helpful, people who can benefit you. And then work on solutions to overcoming some of the responses that you give to this individual. I feel like that's showing up here because there may be someone that's very bullheaded. There may be someone that's very stuck in their ways, very much egoic. But you don't have to be a part of that energy, even though you're a part of it. I hope that makes sense. You have the Ace of Wands. Some of you are disconnecting from it. You're saying, Mel, I do have an option not to work with this group of people, or I have the option to divorce or separate from this energy. And if you do, amazing. But sometimes we feel, we don't have that option right away. We have to wait until a new opportunity comes in, like a new job. Sometimes we want to quit, right? We want to just quit our jobs, but then that logical mind says, well, is this attainable? Can I afford to just quit my job? And that's where the head and the heart come together and compromise. You start taking steps towards planning your future, which isn't staying in that negative energy or that challenging energy. You have the Ace of Wands. There is something brand new coming in for a lot of you. So I do feel like you will be able to remove yourself from the 5 of Swords, this challenging or negative battle of the egos that's going on. Remember that entanglement? I feel like you're combing through it energetically. You may be combing through it, which is offering up a new opportunity in the physical. People that you can work with that appreciate you, that listen, that reciprocate the energies. Ace of Wands is a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. This is a chance to do something amazing. It is a sense of wonder. And I feel like you are tapping into that beginning. You're tapping into this creativity here, and it feels good. Don't let anyone rain on your parade. And if and when they do, instead of reacting, because that's what they're trying to do, is get a reaction out of you. Instead of reacting in a manner that triggers your own wounds, your own ego, how can you work with that energy instead of Challenge it. That's where you find your center. Reminder number 4, soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Some of you may be taking a solo trip or creating space to get away and just meditate, just be, maybe to take a nice uninterrupted nap or an uninterrupted bath. If you do live with others, I feel like it is important for you to have your solitude, to have your space, to maybe help you find your center, to help you come back to that state of equilibrium. We have the Page of Michael. Some of you may have children, and that's difficult to do. For others of you, you are dealing with adults who act like children, okay? Adults that act very immature. But I feel like there is something wonderful coming in for you, all right? There is a new opportunity. For those of you that are seeking out a new opportunity, that Ace of Wands is a gift. And it says an exciting challenge ahead. You have what it takes to succeed. Now, there may be contracts coming in for you over the coming weeks. Review those contracts or documents very thoroughly. Get a second opinion. For some of you, these are health contracts or health paperwork here. A second opinion when it comes to health. Okay, take that as it resonates. I'm also getting contracts, legal contracts, court contracts, visas, real estate, things of that nature, because you may be dealing with someone who is not as experienced or as professional, perhaps as you thought, okay? We also have the Two of Pentacles, but if you run into that problem or if you want a second opinion, it's here for you. Two of Pentacles, weighing up pros and cons, having another choice, another option, so you don't have to just go with the one. It's important to have balance, Cancer, working multiple jobs or projects at once, but instead of feeling overwhelmed, you're having fun. This is about balancing fun and infusing that energy of laughter and humor into everything that you do, into your conversations, into your exercise routines, into your spiritual practice, your conversations with friends, with coworkers, with family. There's an opportunity for you to laugh a little bit harder this year, to enjoy the time that you spend with others a little more this year, and to really find joy in the simple things. Your outcome is the Six of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. I do see here a little bit of a pattern. Because you have the Five of Pentacles early on, some of you are going through money or health changes. You may be coming back from that. Perhaps you'd filed for bankruptcy. There may have been a loss of funds. Some of you went through a health crisis. You're working through it with the Eight of Pentacles. You have a new collaboration with the Three of Pentacles, and you'll have some choices down the road that lead you towards this material energy getting fulfilled. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Remember what I said earlier about if finances has been an issue? I feel like there's financial help, assistance, clarity, guidance. There's some sort of financial abundance or gain coming in. This could be through a gift, a donation, a grant, a scholarship, a loan, taxes, fees, charitable contributions. Something here is getting waived, is helping you. You are paying down debt, paying off debt. The Six of Pentacles is beautiful as your outcome, but it is important also that you find balance, because you know what they say, it's lonely on your way to the top. So for some of you, you've been in isolation, maybe working from home, working to build up a business, working to enhance your career, and maybe it hasn't left a lot of time for the other things that are important in your life. I feel like you are restructuring your life this year. Yeah, you're restructuring your life. I want to get one more card to clarify this gift because I keep getting the Ace of Wands as part of the Six of Pentacles. There's a new path, a new beginning. If you follow your gift of passion, if you listen to the heart and you get your mind on par or on board with it, you say, all right, this is what I'm going to choose to do. Get on board, mind. We got to believe in this together. We got to work together, mind. How are we going to do this? We're going to have hope. We're going to believe. We're going to trust. And when you get that mind on board, magic happens because then there's no cognitive dissonance. I want to get one more card for the gift, please. Spirit, can we please clarify the Six of Pentacles and the gift of opportunity? What is this opportunity? All right. Ooh, something you're stressing about. All right, something that you are stressing about. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry. Release those to your angels because nines are completion. We are in a 9-year. And whatever this is that you have been worried or stressed about, Three of Swords, bottom of the deck, you're releasing this. You're growing from it. Nine of Swords, please. What is this stress or this worry? Divine guidance. Okay, something you were committed to in the past. You may have been committed to a relationship, committed to a job, committed to a belief system. It no longer serves you. When you start to find yourself feeling more anxiety, feeling more disconnected, more, further and further away from your soul path than connected, that's when we have a bit of a wake-up call. That's when health issues arise. That's when the universe brings in a tower moment. And I feel like you can expect ease and simplicity moving forward because you've completed a cycle. You've wrapped something up here, which is what this gift is all about. That's what we're clarifying here, Cancer. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus on the desired outcome. Keep those thoughts positive. You have divine guidance, which is the Hierophant, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Some of you are called to be the student at this time or to be the teacher. And we constantly oscillate between the two. And sometimes we're both at the same time. And I feel like you are called to help others, maybe through your divine gifts, to help guide, to help coach through these unprecedented times. Or you may be asked to go back and learn something. The Eight of Pentacles, maybe go back to school, take a course of learning, to connect with other people who can help guide you forward on the path towards a dream that you have with that star energy. This is beautiful. And even though we have a little bit of soul solitude, it's not a bad thing to disconnect from time to time, but we don't want to stay in that hermit energy. And that can be challenging in a 9-year because remember, 9 is the Chariot in tarot. So sometimes we tend to draw back our energy and go in that introspective, mindset. And you, Cancer, may kind of draw back into that hermit shell. And I feel like it's important to say, all right, I've done the introspection. I now have what I need to embrace this new opportunity. This is the window of the soul. I feel like destiny is guiding you here, is saying, all right, there's an alternative path that you are meant to take because this could be leading towards peace and simplicity and your highest dream. Now, you're going to get there regardless of what path, right? Regardless of what path, but sometimes the path is very difficult, very challenging, very hard, and we resist. So if there's any sort of resistance whatsoever, work on that. Ask yourself, what in me is resisting change? What in me is holding back? Because you have a whole fleet of spiritual help. Love on the other side, hello from heaven. You have the 10 of Cups here. You have the 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of love and support and abundance all around you. But you have to be willing to open up and receive. And I know you are, Cancer. I know that you are someone who does. You give so much of your beautiful heart. You are a water sign. But sometimes you just shut down as well. So you may be in that shutdown phase where you're ready to embark upon a new path, a very passionate, exciting journey ahead. And I feel for a lot of you, that's the case. You are being divinely guided with the Hierophant. You are committing to a new path. And I feel like you are the hero. You are the hero in your own story. Cancer, that is what I have for you. If this resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.